Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I am here today with my Lavender and Speckles haul from her January pre-order. This was a small haul. I love Lavender and Speckles and I want to buy everything on her list, but in 2025 I'm trying to make smaller orders. So I have a sample, I have 3 clamshells, and I have 3 small bags here to share with you. At first I thought it's so small I'm not even gonna do a haul. But then I was like, no, I love her wax. I want to showcase it. So I want to show you guys what I got. And I'm filming this on Thursday, the 6th, I guess today is. And she has her Pride and Prejudice pre-order this coming Saturday. So really excited to snag a few of those blends. All really new blends to me. So really looking forward to participating in that pre-order. So the box includes an invoice like normal. It also has her business card. Lavender and Speckles Scents is owned by Beth Wilson, and they are located in Alabama. And then she has this really beautiful thank you card. Her and her husband, Matt, which I know he's a huge part of the business as well. And then on the back, there are melting instructions for whatever type of wax that you are getting, because she does have a couple different formulas. So it is nice to have her little tips and tricks for each wax. So that is the paperwork. I did get one sample, and that is in Birchwood Pine, Pear, and Icy Vanilla Woods. So this is part of the Birchwood Pine sampler, I'm pretty sure. And there's Rip. Say hi, Rip. So I was really tempted to get this sampler when it was offered, but I was already picking up 2 samplers at the time. So I was like, okay, you have to skip something. So I was very excited to have a sample of the Birchwood Pine in here. This is so good. The pear is such a great combination with the Birchwood Pine. Definitely get the pear. I'm getting hints of those icy vanilla woods. Oh, this is lovely. This is so pretty. This is a great beginner tree type scent too. Definitely a winner if you like pear. I think this is blended beautifully. And thank you for 2 pieces. Oh my gosh, I could do this in a bedroom and really, really enjoy that. So very excited to try that. Then we'll move on to the 3 clamshells that I picked up. So first up is pie crust. So I have had her pie crust in various blends, and I can pinpoint the pie crust when I smell it. Her pie crust oil really comes out. It's not like one of those blends that if something's blended with pie crust, there's really no pie to it. You very much get the bakery notes from that oil. And I've heard so many people talk about how good it was on its own. And I just believe them because I can smell it in her blends. And so I knew this would be beautiful on its own as well. So this says a blend of warm spice, cedar, and lemon leaf with hints of smoky incense. Interesting. Is that the right notes? For pie crust, warm spice, cedar, lemon leaf with hints of smoky incense. I don't know, but it is phenomenal. Oh, it is so good. It's just a super creamy dough type of fragrance to me. Very strong. Don't know if I'm going to melt this on its own or if I'm going to use this to blend with something that I want to add a little bit of pie crust to. Like I would love to add some more bakery to my sweet plum pastry bars. This could be a really great option. Or maybe one day I'll just put this throughout my open concept and live in a little pie crust world for a bit. But that is stunning. Really glad I picked that one up. Then I grabbed Cherry Cinders, which is a summer Michelle concoction. This is Tom Ford Lost Cherry type blended with By the Fireplace type. So I'm pretty sure Summer actually layers these 2 perfumes on herself, and that's what kind of inspired this scent. This is gorgeous. I really love Lost Cherry, and I have a dupe of it from Dossier that I've really been enjoying. It is such a beautiful perfumey cherry scent. So I feel like that stands out, that cherry note, and then you get kind of underneath that the notes of the By the Fireplace. This is a perfect combination of the two of them. I love the name as well, Cherry Cinders. That is amazing. And this is going to be just a perfect bedroom scent. Feminine, kind of sultry bedroom type of fragrance. Really love that. Bravo, summer for a great scent suggestion. And then the last clamshell I picked up is Checkmate. This one really was screaming to me because it seems super unique. So this is tapestry type. So I'm thinking that's a perfume as well. Not familiar with this. I'm gonna have to look it up because I'm curious about it. But the notes were so interesting too. This is smoked vanilla, maple, oregano, clove, earthy tobacco, cedarwood, balsam, guaiac wood, patchouli, amber balsam, and oud wood. Doesn't that sound so interesting? You get the oregano. The oregano, it is present. I don't know if I would see me wearing this as a perfume, but this is a great kitchen scent. I get the oregano, but I'm also getting kind of these deep, sultry fragrances. It is very earthy. I'm getting some of that guaiac wood, the cedar wood. It's kind of that dark, smoky type fragrance. And then you get this kick of oregano to it. Really interesting blend. Very glad I picked it up. And I'm assuming it's a perfume type, but I would melt this in my kitchen. I think it would fit in kind of my kitchen, open space, better than in my bedroom. Have you guys tried this one? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on that. Okay, and then I grabbed 3 of the small bags. So first up, she was offering Cookie Cat. And Cookie Cat is my latest obsession. I melted a sample of Cookie Cat that Summer had given me. And it smelled good on cold, but I kind of forgot about it. I put it away. And then the day that I pulled Cookie Cat out to melt, I melted it in this room and I was just obsessed. I kept coming back here and trying to inhale it because it was so freaking pretty. So she's offered Cookie Cat, I think in the last like 2 pre-orders. So I have a souffle of it and now I have this small bag of it. So I'll be good for a little bit. But what an amazing, beautiful fragrance. This is Palo Frosted Sugar Cookies, Marshmallow Donut Shop, which is Palo Santo, Vanilla Buttercream, Sugar Cookie Royale, Fireside Marshmallow, and Cinnamon Sugar Donut. So it's essentially a whole lot of vanilla notes, some Palo, and then a little bit of like a cinnamon sugar donut. What I love about this are the vanilla notes. This is the creamiest Palo ever. I love smelling that buttercream. I feel like I really can pick out the buttercream in this. You get the Palo and you do just get kind of the touches of the cinnamon. 10 out of 10. No notes. This is freaking amazing. So glad to have more of it. And now that I have a souffle and a small bag, I can do it probably in my open concept twice. And it's going to be on a day where I don't have to leave the house and I can just sit and inhale this scent. So that's my newest obsession. Not a new obsession, an ever-standing obsession for me, Barbershop and Beach Marshmallow. So this was one that Beth and I created for the Barbershop sampler. You guys know how much I love Barbershop. I also love her Beach Marshmallow. And I'm still working through a lot of my samplers, but I melted this one a couple months back and it immediately went onto my repurchase list / customs list. So if she opened for customs again and I got on the customs, I would buy it, or if I saw it in a pre-order, I would buy it. So when she was taking request, I was like, I need more of this scent. It is so beautiful. So there's no notes on here, but it's the barbershop cologne, masculine, slightly shaving cream fragrance mixed with her beach marshmallow, which is her beach night type. The combination of these two, especially when you get it in the warmers, is exceptional. I love how the beach marshmallow really comes through and adds a lot of vanilla and a little bit of salty sea air to the masculine cologne barbershop. I absolutely love this blend. So, so good. And I'm really excited that it made the list and I was able to grab a little bit more of it. Okay, this last one is definitely my wild card. And it is Matt's Breakfast Blend. So I am not a huge coffee person and I'm not a huge like floral person, things like that. But in the last few months, I have really started enjoying coffee in small doses and floral in small doses, where with floral, I'm actually seeking it out a little bit right now. There's one on her list on Saturday. I think it was an Ashley Overly's blend, and it's like rose bouquet mixed with some other notes. I think it's like the first one on the list. I can't remember what it's called, but rose bouquet would have immediately kind of turned me away from it, and now that one really intrigues me because it's rose mixed with other things. So I'm definitely picking that one up. But my point with that is I'm definitely changing a little bit in regards to scent preferences and exploring some things that I haven't liked in the past. Now, Matt's Breakfast Blend. All I have heard is that it's her best coffee scent ever. People rave about this one. This was a blend that I think Matt came up with on his own, and everybody just raves about this. And so since it was on the list, I was like, you know, if anybody can get me to like coffee, it would be Beth. Anything she pours, I'm like really here for. So I wanted to give it a try. So this is Coffee Snob, Pie Crust, Fresh Baked Bread, and Sopapilla. So when I opened my box, I got that whiff of coffee. So this is definitely one I think I need to double bag because she's strong. This one is strong. But this smells really, really nice. The coffee just reminds me of going into a coffee shop and you have like the fresh espresso coffee beans or something ground up. I don't get a ton of pie crust, but maybe that comes out a little bit more on warm. But I do get a little bit of the sopapilla, like a little bit of a cinnamony type note, some bakery touches. This is gorgeous. It really just reminds me of going into a coffee shop. There's the baked goods around you and they have the freshly ground coffee. So fragrant. This one I'm going to have to proceed with caution though, because like any of these other ones, you know, I would use Cookie Cat. I would use all 6 pieces in my open concept. This one is more probably one that I would just melt in my kitchen. And I probably would start with 1, maybe 2 pieces and see how that does. And maybe kind of baby this bag a little bit, because the coffee that I have been enjoying, I want to enjoy until about 11 noon, lunchtime or so. And then I'm like, okay, let's change the wax. So I would want it to die off quickly, you know, something that you would enjoy on a Saturday, Sunday morning, but not necessarily melt and smell throughout the day. But I'm excited to try this in the warmers. It says on my invoice not to melt until the 14th or something, but I bet I could pop this one in the warmer right now and it would throw like a champ, because you can smell the Coffee Snob oil just coming out through this bag. But really pretty. Glad I picked it up as kind of my wild card fragrance. But that is it. That is my small haul from Lavender and Speckles Scents. Did you guys pick anything up from her pre-order in January? Did you pick anything up in February? I would love to know all of the things. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye.